Okay guys, welcome back. It's time for some kitty glitter, as promised. So here we go. Let's get the show on the road. Hey, welcome back, Deanna. Hey, what's up, Katarina and Jules? Welcome back. Couldn't be a Taco Tuesday without some kitty glitter. Hey, what's going on, Ed? Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. What's going on, Sam? Welcome. Angel, welcome. Alright, not too bad. It's a good way to start. You're babysitting a little brat. Don't you just love babysitting? Okay, just had to adjust that a little bit. He's 6 and says he's a gangster. Hey, all 6-year-olds, they're either gangster or they're a superhero. That's the magic of being 6. Katarina, you just bought a new kitty? Very cool. You should share a picture on Facebook. Share it to the group. Let's check it out. Let's see that little fluffy cat. Oh, it wouldn't be right if we did this without our little friend. Let's bring him back. There we go. Now we can play. Ed, yeah, he asked you to buy him a gun and a motorcycle. Yeah, when we were 6, we played in dirt. You had dirt and some sticks, right? You're supposed to go play with some dirt, but don't get dirty. Don't play in the street. Unless Mom was really pissed off, then she said, go play in the street. Oh, man. Yeah, Christmas shopping for kids these days is pretty tough. I thought I was being a hero by buying a bunch of Hot Wheels for little nieces and little nephews. Apparently Hot Wheels are no longer cool. Who would have known? It's got to be an interactive Xbox virtual reality game. Yeah, all 3 names exactly. If they include your middle name, you know you're in for it. Hey, and I used to remember this thing that was called the Switch. Now, I don't know about kids these days. Apparently, they don't get the Switch. I had the joy of getting the Switch. For those of you who know what that is, you can fully appreciate it. It was like level 1. Level 1 was the spoon. And that was any spoon. Didn't matter. As long as it was within reach. And preferably the larger the better. If there was no spoon in reach, it was the belt. If you just happened to be wearing tight breeches and you didn't need a belt, then it was time for the Switch. And heaven forbid they break out the paddleboard. The Board of Education. Yeah, when I was little, I took all my mom's wooden spoons and I threw them over the wall. True story. She went to cook one night and said all the spoons were gone, and the neighbor came over with a handful of spoons and asked, "Are these yours?" Oh yeah, the shoe. You know if the chancla came off, you're in trouble, man. It's all fun and games till Mama breaks out the shoe. You better run. We tried the old putting books in your pants. You know that little trick. My older sisters tried that with me. Here, just put these in your pants. It'll be fine. But it actually did get me out of one spanking. Only worked once. That was because they were laughing. They forgot about the fact they needed to spank me. Yeah, don't make me stop this car. Oh my gosh. Plenty of those. Well, back in the day, of course, kids didn't have iPhones and screens in the car to keep them entertained. So, we're always pulling each other's hair and pissing everybody off in the car. But, my mom had reach. I mean, you could be at any position in the car and you were within striking distance, trust me. Or I'll give you something to cry about. Remember that one? Well, I made the mistake one time in band camp when I decided to be a little smartass, and I laughed when my dad whooped me. And that was the last time I did that. You only do that one time. So my whole family is military for the most part. And my dad had a belt. It was from his military time of service, and it had two eyelets that had rivets all the way down. And if you really were a little turd, you'd break out that bad boy. I'm thankful they did, though. I needed every single one of them. I probably could have used a few more, but they were lenient. Oh yeah, you guys ever get hey, what's up, Gizmo? Welcome, man. You ever get the old soap in the mouth? They used to do that. That was the worst, man. A bar of soap, you'd stick it in your mouth. And that was 50,000 right there, just like that. We're going to break the tradition and go with 60 instead of 50. Just in case 50 is bad luck. Exactly, Deanna, I know. I mean, you go to, if you're considering, well, you just have to consider, if you ever want kids, you got to go to Walmart, spend a couple hours at Walmart, and then go back home and rethink it. Rethink what you think. Worked for me. Yeah, how much things have changed. Well, when I was young, I mean, the teachers used to be able to spank the kids. And, yeah, they'd have a ruler, and if you were acting up in class, they'd come over and whack you. And that was totally acceptable. 100%. If a teacher were to do that these days, yeah, it would be all over the news. There you go. Used to have this crazy teacher in history. And when he'd get pissed off, he'd grab the trash can and he'd hurl that thing across the room. And wake you up real quick. He broke a few yardsticks on my desk. Nice. I used to love dodgeball, man. Dodgeball in school. That was like the best game ever. Whoever invented that game should have had a YouTube channel. I could watch a YouTube channel of all dodgeball all day. But not adult dodgeball. Kids are much better at it. They're ruthless. We used to have these giant balls, those big red ones that, you know, they'd leave them a little bit saggy, not all full of air. Nothing like getting walloped upside the head with one of those. Yeah, safe space. My safe space was, okay, now you get to mow the lawn, do the dishes, clean the bathroom, and then go mow the neighbor's lawn. Hey, what's up, Dragon Dan Slot? Welcome back. Hey, Rican B, welcome. No, this is just for fun. Hey, Dragana, welcome back. Is it just me, or has it been for like ever since we've hit that bonus round? I don't even think we've hit the bonus round yet. wish we'd get some snow. But I don't like just a little bit of snow. I don't like a little dusting. I want like 2 feet, 3 feet. Ooh, there we go. Finally a hit worth hitting. Katarina asks if I have Instagram, Twitter, or only Facebook. I have Facebook, and I do have Twitter, but I have not really gone to war with any of them, meaning I don't really use them that much. I should. If I was actually trying to really do this correctly, I would actually use Twitter more often to alert everybody that we're going live. But I do have Twitter set up, and you can click the little icon on the banner of the channel, and it'll take you to Twitter. So I saw you guys saw some of the videos of Hank the little pig. Is that not the cutest little pig in the world? And there was one, I'll have to share it on Facebook with you guys. It's when Hank was a super tiny little pig. Hey, Roger Hughes, welcome, man. First time watching all the way from Liverpool, UK. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see if we can get a bonus round for Roger here. No, I don't have any kids, Gizmo. I spent too much time at Walmart, and that just discouraged me. So, no kiddos. And no, I don't babysit. Now, there's a video out there, and I don't know where it is. And I don't know if it's little Hank the pig or who it is, but it's a little baby pig, and they're giving him a bath in the sink. He's literally like the size of maybe like a sandwich. I mean, I say the size of a sandwich. Not like we're going to eat him. Not like a bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich. I know that would be like poor taste. No. But he is the size of a sandwich. Cute little thing, man. The best part are the little tiny hooves. Speaking of going to the casino, I have free play and I need to use it, as I always do on Taco Tuesday. Guys, we're getting close enough almost to have a case to present to our local casinos to allow recording. My idea is we go in there with stats, you know, we go in there and say, hey, we got this many subscribers, this is how many views we've had. We're approaching 2 million views in 2 months, 10 million minutes watched. It's basically free advertising for the casino. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they will let us. But I'll tell you one thing, say bye-bye to them. Say bye-bye to the $1,000 a spin. That's for sure. But we'll do $10, $25 a spin. That's enough for me. Yeah, we're up to 4,031. It just keeps on going. Okay, we need this bonus. Play it out to 0 and see. Okay, so Gizmo, yeah, so you're new to the channel, so let me just kind of, usually I do a quick little debrief. We do have, a lot of times I'll put it in the description. Today, though, I was lazy. So this is a full-size slot machine. This one actually came in as Clio 2, and I can do this, because I always do, give you guys a little pan up. Voila. And there's the mic. So we have it mic'd up, set up here, like in a little studio-type setting with sound control, soundproofing, microphones, all that jazz, just for a better experience. And then what we do is we set it up. This particular machine came out of Reno, I believe. We set it up, and we set it up at max bets just to see. Our whole point was originally just to hit the $1 million jackpot on a standard IGT slot machine. Now, IGT slot machines only allow you to tune them up to $1,000 a spin max, unless ordered differently from the factory. At least these older ones do. So we have to play within $1,000 a spin. This particular one only goes up to 900, just because of the configuration, the number of lines, and the denomination. Some of them let us go up to 1,000 though, like Clio 2. When we put that motherboard in, we can do 1,000. So basically, when I switch games, it's a bit of a deal, because what I have to do is I have to actually open up the slot machine just like they would at the casino, pull out the motherboard, pull the game board off, re-key chip it, reprogram it, just as they would when they get a new slot machine into the casino. And I do have some new slots that have come in, but I do not have the special key that you need in order to change the parameters, like the denominations, the percentages. The interesting part is that the highest I can set these machines is about 97% payback. And what's interesting about that is that even when it's set at the very maximum, they're still sometimes completely brutal. I mean, they just take. But we've hit some pretty big ones. We've had our biggest yet so far is on the Clio 2 video for $840,000. It was a retrigger. That was the closest we've come, and that was about 4 weeks ago. What's kind of nice about this, though, is that at the beginning of the session, we usually reset the accounting. So if I click the jackpot key here on the side of the machine, it opens up the attendant menu. From here, we can take a quick look at the accounting, showing exactly how much money we've played in. So previous stream, we played Aztec Temple. And between then and this game so far, we put in $920,000. It's paid out $660 and $435 in hand pay. So it's withholding 28%. So it's over withholding right now still. So we're due for a big hit. It's just a matter of we can actually get it to happen. Victory in it, so I could put that in, but I would always lose my player's card. No, but really though. So it's a lot of fun. And then, of course, when I get a hand pay, I do exactly like the slot attendant would when they come to pay you your cash out. Hey, what's up, Rhea? Good evening. Welcome back. So we just turn the jackpot key. It takes it off the balance, and it expects basically that a slot attendant would be paying you in nice, crisp $100 bills, as we all love to get. And so since you're new here, and for all those of you who've heard it before, you'll need to hear it again, but we're going to have a giveaway. We do daily little competitions too, so if you're not part of Slots and Stuff on Facebook, make sure you jump over there, become a part of our group on Facebook. Everybody's welcome. But each day, I've been trying to do it each day, but not every day, but I put what game I'm going to play the next day, and then you can place your guess as far as what spin number will hit the bonus round on, and then how much the bonus round will be worth. If you get the picks right, you're going to earn $100. I'm going to pay you $100. We're going to actually make that a little easier for those of you who were not here on the earlier streams today. I'm going to make the win even more possible. We're going to say, instead of picking the bonus round spin, we're just going to say the first bonus round. You make your bet on the total win from that bonus round, and if you're within $1,000, you're going to win $100. I think that would be easier. We'll have more winners. Now that's the first competition. The second competition, let me try it down just a little bit. So the second competition is going to be when we do hit the $1 million jackpot on one of these machines. We're going to spin that video out, meaning I want you guys to share it. I want you to post it everywhere you can post it. Tell your family, friends about it, because the more people that watch it, the more money it's going to make on YouTube. And what I'm going to do is give away 100% of the earnings from that video over the course of 30 days, less taxes, to one winner. So it could be a pretty good price. All you got to do to play is just be a subscriber and join us on Facebook. Oh, and give us a thumbs up if you would. Nice. Welcome, Ed. Okay, so, you know, you guys, this is a pretty new channel. It's only 2 months old. I'm not totally familiar with the YouTube algorithm yet, but apparently, you know, the thumbs up are important. So I guess that's something that's looked at when it looks at trending, as well as what your return results are. So from what I understand on the YouTube channel side, the more thumbs up you get, the more it pushes it up into trending or potentially trending, moving it up in search results. And for the user side, if you actually thumb down something, it will no longer offer those type videos in your feed. Hey, that's a good hit. So it's a bit of a drawback, because if you see a slot video you don't like, it's better off to not give it a thumbs down and just move on if you really like slot videos. Because eventually YouTube is going to stop serving up slot videos for you because it thinks you don't like them. Just learned that. Hey, what's up, MKR128? Welcome back. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well, MKR, after the other day. I think you were in having some things worked. Oh, I know which one you're talking about, Gizmo. Yeah, that's Miss Kitty. That's a little different. And yeah, that one, it's a fun game, but yeah, it'll take your money pretty quick too. But if you do get the bonus on Miss Kitty, it's usually pretty good. I'm actually amazed we haven't gotten the bonus. Let's see if we can just like fast stop this thing into a bonus here. Okay, so what we were going to do is, let's cash this dude out. Let's cash that out. Get rid of it. That way it restarts the session. Sometimes that makes a difference. At least it seems like it does. Yeah, some of those are really tight. We have a whole bank of those here at one of our locals, and I've only won one time on there. And then I played it like, you know, next couple trips I went out and didn't win anything, so. Can you believe this kitty glitter? Oh, I know it's probably this kitty right there. There we go. Let's get that guy out of here. Get him out of here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, MKR. That's hard. I know you were getting a treatment when last week's stream. All the best wishes to you. Ah, there we go. We've been getting a little, quite a bit of line hits here. I mean, that's basically it, Gizmo. I mean, it's really all about luck. You know, sit down at the right place, right time. You hit the button, and you win. Or you lose. Yeah, that chemotherapy's it's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. I've had family gone through it, and just yucky stuff. But I wish you all the strength and all the best. Perfect healing for you. Just keep up the good fight. And I'll be here playing slots for you, okay? Give you some entertainment. Man, we've been getting a lot of hand pays here, a lot of back-to-back line hits that are over 5K. Alright, we are due for the bonus round now. I don't know if you guys remember last week before last, we did this thing for like 2 hours without a bonus round. They could be bad little kitties. Oh, you know what? It's probably because I haven't broken out an unbelievably boring story. Ah, see? Like that. Just like that. Okay. All I had to do was think about a story. So yeah, think about a terrible story and we get the bonus. Any guesses? I'm going to say this one's going to be big. Let's see. I'm not going to jinx it though. Well, no retrigger, but that wasn't bad. Wow, 29,400. We had some line hits about that big. Right? Yeah, if that was actually, I have one jackpot's about that big, actually even a little bit bigger in real life. Pretty cool. Not many though, those are rare. Oh my gosh, yeah, Ed, check that out. Look back through chat, guys. Ed said it was going to be 28.5. And it's 29.4. He missed it by 900 bucks. That's pretty impressive. That's probably about the best, closest guess we've had here on the show ever. Ed Hall, guys, the new champion of our psychic. Mike was our old psychic. I don't know if you guys know Mike. He's in here most of the shows. I don't know, are you here today, Mike? He's usually calling the shots, but I think, Ed, you just nailed that one. That was pretty cool. That's the closest I've ever seen. Hey, Dragon Diane Slot, you have a great night as well. Also, for all you guys tuning in here today, make sure you check out Dragon Diane Slot channel. Also a great YouTube channel. Hit him up with a sub. Thanks for stopping in. See, the problem is not hitting the jackpot. The problem is chasing another jackpot. I have fallen victim to that. So I won on Clio 2 here on a $10 spin. It's a 5-cent machine at our local casino. Won $26,800. And I proceeded to play that game for over the next couple months, thinking that somehow there would be lightning striking twice. And it did not. Well, it should have been a sign, because the floor manager, the slot floor manager, was saying that he's worked there for 13 years and has never seen that machine pay that high. Ever. Well, it's the biggest line hit you can get on Clio 2. So in 13 years it never hit. I just happened to sit down at the right minute. Millions and millions of spins later. I'm the same way, Gizmo. Exactly. I just keep thinking, oh, we're gonna hit it. Next spin, next spin. What I really mean is, no, I'm gonna put all my bankroll in this machine, and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk 2 feet away to get a Coke. I'm gonna turn around, and the next person is gonna sit down and put $2 in and hit the progressive. Story of my life. Hey Omar, check it out. This is not an app. This is a real slot machine. And that's why it's fun. It's the exact same slot machine, just out of a real casino. So, I mean, it is kind of the same thing, whether you're playing a video game on a computer or you're playing on a slot machine. Technically, a slot machine is a computer. But when you're playing on all 100% IGT software, hardware, the whole nine, at crazy levels, it's just for fun. It's just like when we go to the casino. Like when I go to the casino, if I see somebody throwing down some crazy bets on blackjack, I like to watch just to see what happens. What's interesting though is that we haven't hit the $1 million. Just doesn't make sense. Like I would think, because that's, well, it's still a good win. Because if you think about it, it's 1,000x, so it's 1,000 times your bet if you're playing $1,000 a spin. And so that's pretty rare. And there's probably only a small handful of IGT machines from the 044 boards series of games that can actually do that. And there's some on the older ones too. Like I think Stinkin' Rich could do it. But Clio 2 for sure. Any of the games that can have re-triggers and have enough free spins. No, Jules, check this out. So we got the new machines in, right? And I was able to secure a key for changing the parameters of the game. You have to have a special security key. Not a physical key, it's an electronic key. They're very hard to come by. And I actually was able to obtain one, and then I ordered it. It's very expensive, and it took off in the mail. He didn't even send it priority. He sent it first class, and so it's very unfortunate. Of course, all these years of getting mail, nothing has ever been lost except for now. The first thing that I've ever had get lost in USPS is probably the most important thing I've ever ordered through USPS. And last time it hit tracking was on the 4th, so it's somewhere floating around the United States. Lost. They said at the post office that it could have been damaged, in which case it's at the postmaster, inspector, or whatever office. So I cannot set that machine up the way we want it until we get that key. Without that key, it sits at whatever the casino had it set at. In this case, those are all penny and nickel denominations. Which, I mean, let's face it, those are just, if you're going to play that, you might as well just watch real IRL streams from casinos, because, in my opinion, yeah, that wouldn't make much sense, unless you just really love the games. The only thing that makes sense for me on this channel here is that we're setting it up to some ridiculous amount, just to see how, how these games play out. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I get my security key in the mail. But if I don't, and that's why we switched back to Clio 2. So I have the big giant machine back behind it. That's what I'm thinking. It may just show up, I mean, that's what they're saying at the post office. That, just give it some time. We're crazy this time of year. You'll probably get it. Exactly, Gizmo. So what the security key does is just like a casino has the jackpot key that gives you the administrative or attendant menu. And then there's a key chip, which is actually a little... Let me see if I have one here. Well, so anyway, so the key chip, like in these older boards, if a casino wanted to change the payout percentage, they would actually have to open the machine, power it down, and replace on a circuit board like this. They would have to replace this chip right here with this key chip. And what the key chip does is it allows the casino to unlock certain features of the motherboard settings, that is, so they can set the percentage of payback, the denomination, and the max bet, and a bunch of other settings that you can't get to just by accessing the inside of the slot machine. Those controls are put in place to protect the casinos from fraud and other things. So this other machine is a newer machine. It's much more complex. It requires a whole nother set of security keys and tokens. So I got everything in. Everything works. Nothing was broken. The only thing I don't have is the key to unlock all those great settings that we need. So essentially I have about a 500-pound paperweight in my game room. Now I can still play it, but I only can play it at the denominations that they were set at the casino. So, I think the max bet is the 100 wolves at $10 a spin, because they're all penny slots. Yeah, it's like Australia Post. Is your all's post office is bad? Oh man, I mean, why can't they lose like a bill or something? Don't lose my security key. And the worst part is, it's not like you can just jump onto Amazon and buy one. These things are not readily available, if you know what I mean. Oh, don't worry, we'll get it. I mean, even if I have to, you know, search and high and low and buy another one, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, though. This second one, if I can find one, it's going to go FedEx overnight insured plus. Right? Why can't they lose the jury duty letter? Yeah, but that little key alone is costs more than some slot machines themselves do. And why it was not insured at the time of shipping is beyond me, but I guess. Man, I can't believe this thing. We're like getting close, but no cigar. You know what they say. Close only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes, right? Not in slot play. Well, what's funny is, you know, just to kind of go back to why I decided to do this, okay? So we had the channel. Or I didn't have the channel. I had the machines. And I like playing them. And I'd have friends over, and they always like to just hang out, have a beer, and watch. We just chill, laugh, and have a good time. And I thought, well, hey, you know, I always watch slot channels all the time. And when I sit down on my couch, I have the same amount of money at the end of the show that I had at the beginning of the show. So I thought to myself, okay. So if it makes no difference at the end of the show, as far as my money position is concerned, why would it matter if I'm playing in a casino or not in a casino? As long as it's authentic, real, full-size slot machines, real play, still entertaining, and I'm still sitting on my couch eating pretzels and drinking beer. So that's how this whole thing got started. I originally was not going to do this. I was originally just going to do some videos for one of the forums that I'm in. More just to look at, you know, changing up the machine, troubleshooting, things like that for other people that are starting game rooms. But then it became just for fun and playing. But it is fun. There we go. Alright, we're due for a retrigger. We're due for like at least 200,000. Kitty Glitter owes us. Yeah, I think so too, Jules. It really does. It shows how bad these machines can actually be. Hey, what's up, Jessica? Welcome back. So, and that's a great point. Hopefully this will help somebody. If anybody has a problem like I do, like my problem was I could sit at a machine and just play and lose. So, but once I got these machines here, it really kind of opened my eyes to how long you can actually go without winning anything, even at the top settings. So, if anything, hopefully we help somebody to, you know, maybe play a little more responsibly. I don't know. Hopefully. Here we go. Let's see. Any guesses? Ed, you're the lucky guesser. Ed's pulling in at 32,400. Let's see how we do. I'm doing great, Jessica. Thanks. How are you? Hey, what's going on, Charles? Welcome back, man. Hey Grego, welcome. Let's see that re-trigger. Can you believe that? After all that we've been through. Terrible. Yep, that was a double fail ferret. We had to break that little dude out twice. One thing that's kind of interesting is when we first started this, we thought that the percentage was about 15%, give or take, you know, plus or minus the 97%, or say whatever the machine was programmed at, and it held true within the given set of rules. It's coming around though. It's coming around more often. Funny thing is, it was all compulsion that the reason why I even got this Clio 2 machine, because I won that huge jackpot on Clio 2 here in real life, and then I thought, you know what, I'm buying me a Clio 2 machine, because you know that makes perfect sense, right? And it would have been a lot easier to just buy the app, honestly, but it's not the same. My favorite machines probably, I'm still kind of leaning towards Clio 2. I know we've got a lot of these fancier games. We do have Diamond Queen, which I'm super stoked about. Diamond Queen should be a huge one for the bonus round. But again, I gotta have that key, otherwise no dice. Hey Jules, from what I understand, you guys have a lot of casinos down there though, don't you? I mean, there's like pokies everywhere, right? Oh, there we go. Man, that was better than the bonus. So like a really good hit for this level is probably going to be, there we go, probably in the 100,000 range. All right, here we go. There you go. That should be good. Very nice. Oh, it was right there. That's much better. 43. Let me look back at the guesses. Oh my gosh, Ed, 43. Did you guess that? Hold on. Alright, you guys. I gotta say, we got a new resident psychic in the house. Scroll up in chat. Look at that. Where are we at? Hold on. Ed Hall, you called 43,000. The last bonus round, you were off by 900, right? This bonus round, Ed was off by $800. That's pretty crazy, man. Today may be your day. You may need to go pick some lottery numbers, my friend. That is rare. We now have a new reigning champion as far as the local resident psychic. It's now Ed. No, but really, what are the odds of Ed hitting it within a few $100 2 times in a row? Man, you're going to have to get in on it, Ed. If you have not been playing our daily game, go to Slots and Stuff on Facebook, join our group. Every day I give you guys an opportunity to win $100. Like those 2 spins right there, had you called that and during the game, that's $100. And I'll just PayPal it right over to you. Cash money. Oh, electronic cash money, that is. Okay. Not so much cash, more like money. Okay. I'm going to keep going a little longer because I just feel like those are not good bonuses, really. Okay, once I get off the stream, I'll prove you in, and you'll see what I mean. So what I do is I post the night before, or sometimes early in the morning. I post what game I'm going to be playing, and then I post the rules of the game. But they're usually pretty simple. There we go. Another one. Yeah, I have played that Top Gun game. It's pretty cool. I like it. Also, just make sure that you're subscribed here as well, Ed, and you're good to go. Yeah, that Top Gun slot is pretty crazy. I can't remember where I played it. I think it's one of the local casinos has that. though this game is paying out a lot, it seems like it is. It's really not. I think we're still way in the negative. Matter of fact, let's take a quick peek. Yeah, so it's still 22%. So we've made up some ground, but we put in 1.2 million, only taking out 950. So it still owes. Should be sitting down at around 3 to 5%. Actually, let me look, because I think we're way more than 50K. We're what, 290,000 in the hole right now, just between the first stream and this stream. So yeah, it would be a bad day. This would be a bad day at the casino, for sure. You got to know your machine. Right? Oh man. I mean, the entire time I've had kitty glitter, I think we've only had one retrigger. And we put a lot of spins through this thing. Yeah, she wasn't very happy with him for not cashing out on that 7 line. Yeah, I thought that was funny. That was a pretty good video. He ended up pretty good, though. I think he ended up putting in like 200 and made 1,200 out. Or, yeah, 200 in and 1,200 out. So he made $1,000. Wasn't too bad. It's a good thing he cashed out, though, because I tell you, I mean, a smart man there. You know when the wife's telling you to better cash out. I think you better cash out. Now, my favorite one's when I think they're staying at the Bellagio in Vegas, and she takes off. He's passed out. She takes off and does a little flipping and dipping of her own, and she does pretty good too. The best part of that one is him doing the push-up. One push-up. Oh, I love it. Funny. He's a funny guy, man. I gotta meet him one day. If I'm ever at the Horseshoe or wherever, I'm keeping an eye out. I'm keeping an eye out. If I do run into him and I are gonna do one push-up. Just one. He says, that shit's hard. Better one than none, right? Greedy kitty. Yeah, they seem like great people. They're probably a lot of fun to hang out with. Okay, what do we got? Oh man, I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's gonna happen today. That retrigger. We really only need one retrigger to get something crazy. Especially if we're getting the diamonds. And I can't get my most favorite, one of my most favorite games, the Red Hot Respin. I have it, but I cannot get it going without the key. So sad. That Red Hot Respin in the airport, the $5 one at McCarran, that is a good machine. I usually win more in the airport in Vegas than I do on the Strip. Don't know why that is. There we go, fast stop. Here it is, multi-retrigger. Ed, what's your call? 52? Okay. Ed's calling 52. Hey, what's up? Well, welcome back, Nelson. Oh, that's a big one. That's good. Once again, guys, Ed is extremely close. Came in at 52,000. Definitely the closest I have seen in a long time. Very cool, very cool. Good job, Ed. I'm interested to see if you're going to be our first winner on our next $100 cash giveaway. Once again, if you guys are not part of Slots and Stuff on Facebook, make sure you join the group. Everybody's welcome. We do a competition multiple times a week on giving away some cash. Alright guys, we're at the 1 hour 15 minute mark, so this is when we wrap up the old kitty and wipe off the glitter. I thank each and every one of you for watching, as always. I hope you have a great rest of your Taco Tuesday. And if anybody can find me a little gif of little Hank, the little pet potbelly pig. I think we need to put that little potbelly pig in the stream somehow. I don't know. I just think he's the coolest thing. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your new subs. Welcome all you guys to the channel. I look forward to seeing you again at tomorrow's show. I stream daily, Monday through Friday. I usually start around 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and we play 3 streams a day. So until then, tacos out.